Hello, let's learn today how to create an account there in AWS. AWS, which is one of the biggest service provider of public cloud and highly recommended to learn. In order to learn AWS, it's very much important. It's pretty much important to have working experience in AWS, and that is what we are going to do today. We are going to take our first step to learn AWS by creating an account in AWS so that we can use AWS services, so that we can see how to work with AWS services. In order to create an account, this is the URL. You have to reach out to this page. This you will get once you search AWS account creation in Google. And once you do that and this page opens, you click on create an AWS account. Once you click on create an AWS account, it's going to ask you certain questions about what is the account which you're going to use, what is your username, so on and so forth. To begin with, it's asking your root user email address, and it's also asking for the account name which you want to provide. So the user email address which I want to use is this, which is my email address, and the account name is this, which is DevOps Learning. Now, once you do this, you have to click on verify email address, and it sends a verification code to your email address code, and it's taking the verification code. Next thing which it's asked for is it's your email address has been successfully verified. Next thing which it asks for is what is your root user password. So I'm going to put in a root user password. So let's see, root user password which I'm going to use is this, which should meet all the password standards. Your one capital letter, all lowercase letters, one special characters, and certain numeric characters you have to put in for that. And now continue. Step one of five, more four steps are there to go. Next thing, how do you plan to use AWS? Do you want to use it for your personal use? Do you want to use it for your professional purpose? For now, I want to use it for my personal projects because I want to learn, and that is where I want to use it. Now, it's asking for the full name. So let's give a full name, Shaker, and it's asking for my mobile number. So let's give my mobile number, which is this. And after that, it's asking for my region, country where I live, and I will give in the region, which is this, and address. So you give address as this. So basically fill in all necessary details which is related to you. It asks for the reason why you want to create AWS account. Next thing, it asks for your name, phone number, address, region, and all necessary details which it looks for. It's quite similar the way you are creating account anywhere else, maybe your any of the social website. All details which it looks for is very generic. So once you put in and hit on continue, next thing is it asks for certain billing details. This billing detail is important to verify your identity. It's not the purpose of Amazon is not to ask for any amount of money to put any sort of billing to begin with, though it's going to deduct certain amount of money from your credit or debit card, but that will be refunded once your account is ready. Once you start using AWS resources, it will be refunded to you, or some way it will be adjusted in your bill in case you over occupy all sort of resources. But don't worry which resources to use, which resources not to use, at what point of time your resource utilization will be over occupied. I'll be telling you all those. Yeah. So for now, to begin with, we need to put our credit card details so that it will be refunded, like the way you can see at the left side, as a pending transaction for 3 to 5 days to verify your identity. It will be there. Yes. So it is going to hold it for nearly 3 to 5 days to verify identity as a pending transaction. Post that it's refunded to your account. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just punch in my card details, which will be refunded in 3 to 5 days of time. So let me just do that. Like the way you can see, I put in my card details, and after I put in my card details, this is the next window. It says that I'm going to send you an OTP to verify your card, whether the card is a valid card or not. It has sent me an OTP, and it says that the page automatically times out in 3 in remaining 2 seconds, 2.24 seconds. That basically gives you a time of approximately 3 minutes to verify your card. If you are unable to verify your card in next 3 minutes, then this page expires and you have to re put in your card details so that you can just obtain it. So what it is saying me is I'm going to deduct INR 2 rupees because I am logging in from India. I'm going to deduct INR 2 rupees, and this INR of 2 rupees will be kept on hold for 3 to 5 days just to verify identity, and post that it will be released. So I'm just putting in my OTP, which is this, and once I do that, I hit on submit button, and it says that it's going to verify, and once it is verified, I'll be able to move on with next set of actions. And those next set of actions is this. So now that is done. As of now, it has just deducted 2 rupees from my account, which, as Amazon promises, that will be refunded in duration of 3 to 5 days. And it, based on your geographical location, it will deduct certain amount of money, which is just to verify your identity, which will be refunded at the duration of 3 to 5 days. Once you are done with that, next thing will be to confirm your identity. Yes, I am Shaker. And after that, the primary purpose of account registration is for personal use. Ownership type is individual, and continue. And next thing is to confirm your identity by using text message, which is also verifying by mobile number. And in order to do that, I'm just putting in my text message using my text message, country or region. I'll use India international code along with mobile number, which is this. And it asks for the captcha code. Let's put in the captcha code, which is this, and it is THGN3, THGN3, T6, and next is it sends an SMS. Okay, it says that security check characters are incorrect, so seems captcha is incorrect. Let's re-put it. So it's D4P2NG and send SMS. Yes, it's sending a verification code now, and yes, I got a verification code. And once I get my verification code, I just need to put in the verification code under verify code section here, which is this, and you click on continue step 4 or 5. Once you click on continue step 4 or 5, it's asking you to choose a plan out of 3. The first plan is basic support plan, which is free of cost. Second plan is developer support, which costs approximately $29 per month. And third plan is business support plan, which starts from $100 per month. So since we are at the learning stage, we are as of now learning AWS resources, we no need to pay even a single penny. Now you see the benefits which you're getting along with basic support free plan. You are getting 24 cross 7 self-service access to AWS resources. Also, it's been recommended for sure for new users, so lots of benefits are there. With this benefit, with choosing this specific plan, now you see this radio button is selected, and once you select the radio button, come down and click on complete sign up. Once you click on complete sign up, you have completed your sign up. It says that congratulations, thank you for signing up for AWS, and now you can go to AWS management console. Now, once you click on go to AWS Management Console, it's going to ask you to re-log in, re-sign in to the console. Hit on sign in to console, and then it's going to ask, once you hit on sign in to the console, it's going to ask for your username and password, the same username and password which you have chosen while you were creating the account. So it's asking for the email address. Once I do this, it's asking for the password. Let's put in password which I had selected while I was creating the account. And once I click on sign in, it is basically taking me to AWS Management Console. And once you see AWS Management Console, pose that will be the starting point of your AWS journey, because from here you can now create any of the resources which AWS offers in different geographical region. Right. So in our upcoming videos, I'll talk more on how to create AWS resources, a number of different AWS resources which AWS offers to their learners, to their users, to their customers, and the benefits and advantages of using AWS and its resources. Thank you for watching this video, which is basically to create an account there in AWS, which is step one once you start learning AWS.